Hi you guys, welcome back to the channel. I am back with another reading. It's Lady Millionaire here. Come on in, come on in. We're gonna jump right into today's reading. Today's reading is brought to you by another subscriber request. This is gonna be on an F1 driver. His name is Lando Norris. He's an F1 driver and his girlfriend Magui Corceiro. I feel like I'm saying that right. But let's jump right into the reading. Actually, before I do that, have you guys subscribed to the channel? If not, why not? Go ahead and subscribe if you want to see more content on your favorite celebrities. And if you enjoy watching celebrity readings just as much as I enjoy doing them, this is the channel for you. So go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Make sure you like this video. Even if you don't want to subscribe, that's fine. Just like the video to keep me in the algorithm. All right. So I do want to give a disclaimer that before I pull any cards, I do want to say that I do not know any of these people personally. Okay, so everything that I am saying is allegedly and for entertainment purposes only. All right, so sit back, relax, enjoy, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this reading. So for his reading, since it's a couples reading, I am going to use the Lover's Oracle. Okay, you can find this on Amazon. And I'm also going to use Romance Angels by Doreen Virtue. And then I will use the Brotherhood of Light Egyptian Tarot. Okay, so it's similar to the traditional tarot deck, except it has, you know, Egyptian connotation to it. Right? I like this deck. I've been using it for about, I want to say like 2-3 months now, and I like the messages that I get from them. So let's jump right into their reading. This one I'm going to do a little bit differently. I'm going to start off with the tarot first, and then I'll pull some oracle cards to close out their reading. Okay, so I asked my spirit guides, my ancestors, to protect me as I channel this message from any distractions, any disturbances. Protect my audience, protect those that are watching. Any evil spell work, any evil dark deeds, any evil eyes, we return to sender. Thus say I, and so it is. All right. The Spirit, give me a clear and precise and accurate message according to the messages that I'm receiving. Of course, I don't know them personally, so nothing I say is the end all be all, okay? However, I do, you know, my intention is that my readings are accurate and that I'm reading the messages correctly, okay? So Lando Norris and girlfriend Magui Corceiro, let's tap into their energy and give me a precise and accurate message for them. Where are they right now? What's the dynamics of their relationship? What will happen in the near future? And things of that nature, okay? All right. Lando Norris. Show me Lando Norris and Magui. Show me Lando Norris and Magui. Okay, Spirit is asking me to blow. Okay, so we have the Tower card on the bottom. So there is a dynamic. There's a dynamic of their relationship that's going to go through a little bit of a challenge, okay? All right, let's keep shuffling. Yeah, there's a Tower moment that's happening for them here. The Tower moment, it could talk about a breakup, but it could talk about something. There's a dynamic of their relationship that is going to shift. There's something that needs to be completely destroyed in their relationship in order to rebuild, okay? So it doesn't necessarily mean a breakup. It could mean that. If they do break up, they could get back together, but the dynamic of their relationship will be very different than what it once was, okay? All right, so show me Lando and Magui. He could get into a car accident. I don't feel like it's fatal, but it's definitely going to change the dynamics. And this is all allegedly. I'm not hoping that this happens, but I am also seeing like a crash. So this could either be like a car crash or something of that nature. So I'm getting that that's a warning for Lando, okay? All right, so the first card that came out is the High Priestess. right? So the High Priestess talks about mysteries. It talks about someone holding secrets, okay? This could also talk about someone that is very intuitive. They're very tapped into their intuition. So I feel like this is Maggie's energy. She is a divine feminine, okay? She's coming up as a divine feminine energy. Could be a Scorpio or Virgo, I'm getting. She's someone that is very, she knows things, okay? So very mature, beautiful, definitely a keeper of secrets, okay? So she's very trustworthy. People trust her with like deep, intimate things, okay? So she's definitely showing up as the High Priestess, which is divine feminine energy. So she could be I'm getting Taurus, Scorpio, Virgo. She could have those aspects in her chart. She could even be someone that is very spiritual or religious even. She could be very mysterious, like she has an aura of mystery about her, and that's very attractive. Okay? He's attracted to her mystery, to her aura. All right? Which is understandable because, I mean, the High Priestess is very, it's divine feminine energy, and that energy is, it attracts, right? So she's coming up as that in this reading. All right, so show me Taylor. Okay, so he's coming up as the king, not the king, king. He's coming up as the Six of Pentacles. So he could be very generous, very giving, right? He's not cheap with money, okay? He likes to shower her with gifts, okay? He spoils her every now and then. He's a very generous man, and she admires that. She likes that about him. Oh, yes. The Nine of Pentacles, you guys. He is a gift giver. Or this could be her. She attracts very wealthy people or just abundant energy. So this is Maggie's energy coming up very strong in this reading here. She could even have her own money, but he's a gift giver. He's very slow to, like, he's coming up as the Knight of Pentacles, right? So the Knight of Pentacles is very grounded, a very stable type of energy. So this is coming up in a relationship reading. This is showing me someone that he's not quick to give his money up or like buy you a gift. Like he's not, he doesn't splurge, but he splurges on her because she, oh my God, when I tell you the mosquitoes is eating me up. These mosquitoes are eating me up. I sat outside for a little bit and like, they bit me here, bit me here. Anyway. Yo, bottom card is a Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, he's a gift giver. He showers her with gifts. It's very abundant. You got the Six of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles on the bottom, the Star card, the Queen of Wands. He finds her very attractive. I feel like this is going to be a long-lasting relationship or something that at least that's very stable. So they both feel very comfortable with each other. It's very stable type of energy. The Knight takes his time to move, but when he does, it's very calculated, okay? So she's showing up as the High Priestess. He's showing up as the Knight. Okay, let's keep going. He could be a earth sign energy too. So he could also be a Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. Or he may have those aspects in his chart. But his energy is very grounding, youthful, okay? Yeah, look at that. The Nine of Cups. They're very happy with each other. Or this could be, you know, just very content, grounded. All right. This is, they're getting really good cards. So these are good cards to have in a love reading, in a couples reading. Okay. My only concern is she's showing up as the High Priestess, Divine Feminine, and he's showing up as the Knight. So there's a little bit of imbalance there when it comes to maybe financial security or emotional security. He may be a bit reluctant in certain aspects where she's already showing up in her divine feminine self. he still needs to grow. There's still a part of him that needs to evolve into the King of Pentacles versus the Knight of Pentacles, okay? Then the Four of Wands came out in the reverse. I don't normally read reversals, but let's see. Hold on one second. Okay. Okay, that's why he's coming up as the Knight of Pentacles. Because she's showing up in divine feminine energy. He's showing up as still needing to grow, still needing to evolve. There is an aspect of their relationship that is delayed. Okay, with the Four of Wands in the reverse, clarifying the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles talks about stability, financial abundance, luxury, right? Financial security, but there's a lack of stability there, if that makes sense. Okay, with the Four of Wands coming out in the reverse. Okay, so there is room for growth. I'll say that there's definitely room for growth. What else? The Ten of Cups. But I feel like slowly but surely they're going to get there. Okay. This relationship is very, these are really positive cards to have. Besides the Four of Cups in the reverse, I just feel like, I mean, the Four of Wands in the reverse, I feel like maybe she wants him to like speed things up, maybe propose to her, or just, I don't know. There's like a little bit of reluctancy on his part where she's already showing up like, listen, I'm ready. I'm ready to be a wife. I'm ready to be your divine counterpart. And he's like, okay, I see you, I recognize you, but there's still areas where I need to evolve. So Lando's energy is coming up as the Knight, where she's showing up already in her divine feminine self, okay? But I do feel like overall they are happy, okay? There could be some tension in the home, okay? There could be a little bit of control here. He may be a bit controlling, all right? Or just a little immature. He may be impulsive. Maybe he gets angry and says things that he doesn't mean, you know, things like that. We have the Devil card on the bottom with the Page of Cups and the Four of Swords with the Four of Cups. Okay, what else? Show me Lando and Magui. Okay, all right. Okay, so these cards wanted to come out, so we'll take them. So we have the Sun card. Okay, this is them too. Hand in hand in the sun. Very public, a public relationship. So they don't mind, like he loves that he can show her off. She's very poised, very feminine, beautiful. She has a very bright aura. And when they're with each other, he likes how she makes him feel in the public eye. So this is a very public relationship with the Sun card. When you think about the sun illuminates. So this is them being very public, out there. He's proud to have her, and she is as well. But she knows that she's divine feminine. I'm getting like very confident type of energy with her. Okay. And they make each other look good. All right, so this is a very public relationship. There's a lot of love for each other here with the Nine of Cups and the Ten of Cups. Okay, a lot of love for each other, very emotionally bounded to each other. It's a very grounding, even nurturing type of energy. And then we have the Ace of Swords. This is a truth coming out here. Okay, good news. So this could be good news about finances, or he finally... Maybe he's never said I love you, he's shown her that he loves her, but maybe he's not one to really say, I love you. And finally he says it, okay? Then we have the Three of Cups. This is a celebration card. This could also talk about third party, but I'm not really getting that because all the other cards are very positive. So I'm more so getting celebration, very social. So they may, you know, they go out together. He takes her around his friends. They have a very social, public type of relationship where he doesn't mind showing her off because she's the star. She's beautiful here, okay? Youthful energy with the star card. She's very nurturing. She balances him out. This is really good for him. This relationship is a really good relationship for him. Yeah. There's still some areas where I feel like he needs to grow. Okay, but ultimately, this is a pretty good relationship here. They need to be careful not to be too secretive about certain things, like try not to keep secrets from each other here, okay? Because I do see an aspect of betrayal or backstabbing with the 10 of Swords here, okay? Remember I was saying that he's showing up as the Knight of Pentacles and he still needs to evolve to the King of Pentacles. So the King of Pentacles is on the bottom. So there is potential for him to grow and evolve into that mature, grounded type of energy that she's seeking, okay? But it is going to take him time because he's still growing. He's still learning, all right? On the surface, he may come off very poised, right? He may not tell her how he feels about her, but he is deeply in love with her, but he may just be guarded because of, you know, past hurt or just being immature, you know. Okay, so I'm gonna move on to romance angels. Okay, show me their romantic life. Show me romance between Lando and Magui. Show me their romantic life between Lando Norris and Magui Corceiro. Corceiro? Am I saying that right? Show me Lando and Magui. Okay. Getting to know each other. Okay. So they're taking their time. It says, as you reveal your innermost selves, to each other, your bond deepens. Okay, so they're still learning a lot about each other. They're still getting to know each other. So this is in the beginning stages. I don't know how long they've been together. But I know, you know, a lot of times when you're with someone and you guys are dating, it really takes 3 years. I really do feel that it takes 3 years, at least 3 years, for you guys to really get to know each other, get to know the ups and downs, the in and outs of someone's personality. Okay, that's where the, you know, the representative starts to fall away. You know, people always show their best selves in the beginning of the relationship, but once you hit that 2-3 year mark, that's when you really get to know the person. That's when you really know all aspects of somebody. So I do feel like they are still getting to know each other. Okay, she's very intuitive, so she picks up on a lot of things that he doesn't say. Okay. Okay. So we have flirt. All right. So very lighthearted type of relationship. Okay. He flirts with her a lot. She's definitely his type. Extend your lighthearted energy to others. I don't really feel like, I mean, the Three of Cups is here, so he may be like a bit of a flirt, you know. He could be a flirt, but I feel like it's not because he doesn't love her. I just think that's just part of his personality, and he will evolve and kind of grow out of that. Okay, because I do think that, you know, sometimes flirting could be a little bit of could be disrespectful to your partner. So I feel there is a side of him that's very flirtatious, or this could be her, you know, very flirtatious. Okay. And then we have heart-to-heart conversations. So yeah, they are getting to know each other. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. Yeah, they're having deep conversations, okay, about the relationship. Like, okay, where do we see each, you know, what do we want for the future? Do you want to be a husband? Do you want to be a wife? Do you want children? So they're having those type of conversations where they're, you know, getting to know what the other wants out of the relationship. Yeah, they're talking about children, you guys. Or he could have children, or she could have children. I don't know. You guys can let me know if they have kids or not. But they are definitely talking about children. There's talks of children, talks of commitment. Okay. It says your love life is being affected by children. Yeah. So they're definitely having, you know, those type of conversations. Like, all right, do you want kids? When do you want kids? What kind of family life do you want? How do you see, you know, where do you see us in the next 5 years? Things like that. So they're definitely having those type of conversations. Okay. Yeah. There's strong chemistry between them. Very strong chemistry here. Okay. So it says there's a strong magnetic attraction here. Yeah, they flirt with each other. Like, they're still in the dating phases. So I'm getting very lighthearted. Like, they may kiss each other a lot and embrace a lot. There's a lot of touchy-feely things going on when it comes to their relationship. Can I have one more card, please? For Lando and Magui. Okay. And the sixth card is make the effort. Yeah, they're definitely talking about having kids together. I feel like both of them, they're very youthful, very young, very innocent. This is like an innocent, almost like puppy love. Because look, the kids are holding puppies here. They're holding dogs. And she has a puppy in her hand. So it's like very puppy love, lighthearted. They flirt with each other. You know, they may, you know, hang around friends. They may have mutual friends. Very sociable type of relationship. It says great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So they feel it's a very nostalgic type of energy. Whereas almost, I feel like they've known each other before in a past life. It's giving me like past life relationship, even though the cards are not here. But I'm getting an aspect of the relationship that's very innocent, very pure. Okay. Yeah. And on the bottom, we have honeymoon. Okay. So it says, enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. Okay. Let your friends help you. Passion. Free yourself. Soulmate is safe for you to love and new love. Okay. Yeah. I definitely feel like they're definitely having talks about children. She wants kids. They may even have a dog together or get a dog together if they don't already have a dog. Yeah, the energy is very lighthearted. Very lighthearted type of energy. All right. Last but not least, I'm going to pull from the Lover's Oracle. So let's see what is going on when it comes to matters of the heart. Show me matters of the heart for Lando and Magui. Show me Lando and show me Magui. How do they feel about each other when it comes to matters of the heart? She may even have, like, she brings up topics and conversations that he may be reluctant to talk about, and he may have like his guard up, but it's not because he doesn't love her or that he's not happy in the relationship. I just think it's just a little bit of immaturity on his part, where it's like, as a divine feminine, she wants to have really serious conversations, and he's like, I just want to have fun, I just want to keep it lighthearted, I like you, I love you, like, let's just keep it lighthearted. And she's like, okay, but I want to be a wife and I want children, and are you ready to give me that or not? And he may shy away from those types of conversations, or avoid those type of conversations, just because, not necessarily because he doesn't want that, but he just doesn't want to have those conversations right now. Like, he's more so, I just want to have fun with you and things like that. Okay, so the 2 cards that came out is, when you pass from this world, you take nothing with you but your soul and the memories you shared with those you love. Okay, so they are creating memories together. And then the next card is, don't make decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do, for it is only in being true to yourself that you can be true to others. So there's decisions that need to be made here, maybe even an ultimatum. And he may not be ready for the level of commitment that she's requiring, but he doesn't want to let her go either, and neither does she. Okay, and the next one that came out is manifesting miracles. All right, so it says, manifesting miracles. Your dream is soon to become reality. Trust your heart and continue to follow its guidance. So she may get exactly what she's asking for from him, but it is going to take him some time. I still feel like, she's ready to take the relationship to the next level, and he may, just need a little bit more time than she does. Okay. I feel like overall this is a very positive reading for them. So we'll see how the relationship goes. And on the bottom, we have, look inside yourself. Examine what is causing you to feel this way with sexual union and twin flames. So they are twin flames, okay? So very strong attraction. They have a lot of chemistry, really great chemistry on and off camera, okay? The sex between them is very youthful. It's amazing. It's passionate. They got a lot of sexual energy between the two. Okay, so we have sexual union. Honor the place in one another where you are one eternal soul. For there you will find true bliss. Okay. So their sex life is pretty good. It's on the up and up. And then we have twin flames. Your passion ignites. Yeah, they're very passionate about each other. And look inside yourself. Okay, so those are the bottom cards. So that was the reading for Lando and Magui. That is the dynamics of their relationship. I don't see any breakups in the foreseeable future. Like I said, I just feel like, there's still areas where he may need to evolve, and she's already showing up as divine feminine, as the high priestess. Okay, so that is the reading. I hope you guys enjoyed that as much as I enjoyed pulling the cards and reading the messages from them. I hope you guys enjoyed that. And if you did, like the video, subscribe to the channel. If you want to see more content like this, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, and I will see y'all on the next one. Bye, y'all.